Hey, third grade, we're reading another poem today. This one's very short, as you can see, and the title is If I Could Just Get Out of Bed. Now, before we get started, I'm going to tell you that this is a free verse poem. Free verse. So the last poem we read, it rhymed and it had a pattern, but today we probably won't see that because it's a free verse poem. It's more free. It doesn't have rules like the one we read yesterday where each stanza kind of followed a rule. All right, let's read. If I could just get out of bed. If I get out of bed, I could read a book about the moon and one about a rocket ship and one that tells me how to make a ship that flies me into space to be the first kid on the moon if I get out of bed. All right, and there he is in his bed, not getting out of bed. And he talks about all the things he would do if he got out of bed. And there's what's going on in his head, all the things he could do, but he's staying in bed. All right, let's answer the questions together. Number 1 says, what makes this poem free verse? What makes this poem free verse? So we can say, there is no rhyme. Oops. That's one reason. Rhyme. You notice rhyme has an H in there, but we don't hear the H sound. It looks like it's spelled rhyme. All right, number 2. Whose point of view is the poem written from? So who's talking in the poem? It says, if I could out of bed, who's talking? The boy. It's the boy's point of view. The boy. All right, last question, number 3. What event is the speaker in the poem describing? What event? What thing is he talking about doing over and over? If I could get out of bed. If I get out of bed. And the title is even, if I could just get out of bed. So the event he keeps talking about is getting out of bed. Have you ever had a day like that where you just don't want to get out of bed? And you have things to do and you have to get up. Maybe you have to get up for school and you just don't want to get out of bed and it's just a big event. That's how the boy in the story feels. All right, if you need time to check your work or finish number 3, if you pause here, you'll have all the answers on the screen. All right, nice job, third grade. We read a short poem today. We talked about free verse, and we answered some questions. Good job.